Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to your weekly tarot reads with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. So for those of you that are long time subbies, that are my ride or dies, my Radiant Nation, you know I used to do these. I did these for a very long time and then stopped to have a break and a hiatus, and many people were very upset by that fact. You know, if anything, it was very endearing for me to know that I was so missed and that I helped so many of you get your housework done. Not sure how I feel about that, but you know, anyway, so this is just a little reintroduction. So if you are, that's for those of you that already know who I am. For those of you that are new subbies, for those of you that are new to the channel, I am Raphael. I am a tarot reader who uses astrology, numerology, and energy work. That is kind of like my whole sort of mix of tricks, tips, tools of my trade, let's say. You know, I like to think that I've developed a pretty natural and unique style of the way that I do things. So I will, for the time being anyway, be offering you weekly readings again, along with a whole bunch of other amazing goodies that I have to come. For those of you that are already a part of the Radiant Nation, you know I love you for it. Thank you for your time and your patience, and thank you for allowing me to take a break from doing something that I love but had been doing for a very long time and needed a little bit of a break from. So with that said, now that you know who I am and what I do, you can get a personal reading from me. You'll always be able to find all of that stuff in the description. With that said, stay tuned and we will get into your personal reading. Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. So welcome back. So just a quick note for those of you that are continued subbies, you know Raphael loves you. I've missed you too. For those of you that are new to my channel, and for everyone really, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button, and please do like, please do share the video and watch all of it if you can, because it really helps the channel and it really helps it grow. I would be eternally grateful. That being said, remember these are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. Use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for your key to the week, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is great, right? So what this suggests is not only a change in your luck, but it suggests you being in the right place at the right time. The other thing with the Wheel of Fortune, it basically says whatever experience you're having right now that you haven't felt like you're able to overcome, you're turning the corner now, all right? This is where you're gonna start to see movement in an area of your life that you've been waiting for. I mean, in all of these areas of life that we're gonna look at, you've been wanting some kind of movement, some kind of change, some kind of breakthrough, and it's here, right? This is it showing up for you. So, for your actions and options this week, you have the Strength card. So in a lot of ways, this is really interesting to me because the Venus retrograde that took place for you, certainly from your, you know, sun sign perspective, I don't know your chart because I don't know everybody's chart, but it was in the 12th house, right? And this for you, even if it is through the guise of Leo, so fixed ideas, potentially ones that get in the way or upend you in some regard, right? Your actions and options, you've got the Strength card, which is Leo ruled, and this with the Wheel of Fortune, it basically says where you have maybe felt invisible, where maybe you felt like you weren't really being seen or celebrated in the way that you like, you're about to become a whole lot more visible. And what this tells me is from this week forward, you are going to see that that thing that you're chasing on that heart space level is about to start really shaping up for you. It also suggests that your own creative power and your ability to generate opportunities for yourself is really coming into play. So the things that you've been working towards or putting time and effort into, don't stop doing that, right? Because you're just about to have a breakthrough of sorts. So I love this. The options that are available to you may feel divinely guided or led, and if that is the case, follow them. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So there are conversations around money and finances, or even around compensation for the things that you're doing or the things that you've done. This is likely going to be a week where you start to see, it's only going to be a trickle this week, I got to be honest, but you are going to start to see like a trickle of all of the good things that are in store for you. So you're going to get, you know, there's no star card here, but you are definitely having the right conversations that are going to show you not only do you have support, but you also have good things on their way in for you. And providing you stick to what feels right to you in the heart space, you are going to see this shape up, especially around your work, you know, and the rewards that you gain from your professional sphere. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, that Six of Pentacles, with the Strength card, the Six of Pentacles is actually asking you what direction you want to take this in. You know what the course is called, or what the name is called, or even what your degree is going to be once you get it. But the question here becomes really, what do you want? And is there an element missing that is truly going to get you there from the studies that you're doing right now? You have the ability, even for those of you that are like, no, Raf, it's not possible at the moment, like I'm locked in. You have the ability to go beyond that now and to get some kind of, what's the word? To get some kind of, like, you know, if you need to add a certain credit to your degree, or you want to drop something in favor of something else, now really is the perfect time to do it, because the energy is working with you. So if there's something you want to break out of and something new you want to bring in, this is the week to do it. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this actually could be a good time for you to do one of two things. If you want to take on more or new responsibilities, you got to be bold, ask the question and go after it. If there's something that you no longer want to do, or you don't feel like is part of your job description, or maybe even you feel like is degrading for your level of work, this is the time to broach that subject. I'm going to be honest, it may not be that you can get rid of the duties, but your boss might end up saying to you, okay, you know what? I hear where you're coming from. We can offer you some kind of financial incentive. So we can give you a cash boost, but we can't take the responsibilities away from you. You need to decide if that's good enough for you. And then for business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, that Six of Pentacles speaks very deeply, actually, to your ability to pull resources to you from or through other people. And with the Strength card here, this is going to see, like this week, you're getting over this, not fear, but like Virgos have this thing about asking for help, I've noticed. And this week, I think you're overcoming that to kind of speak up on what it is that you feel you need moving forward on that, certainly on a practical level. And then for those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is you really looking at what you want to do with your time. Now, with the Five of Swords here in the partnership sector, for a lot of you, for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, you could see your partner doing something right now that for them feels like, yeah, this is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm loving it. This is great. And there's a part of you that maybe feels a little bit left out, or is kind of a bit like, okay, I'm not kind of at that moment yet. Does that mean, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that you're at different points of your journey right now. Don't let that be a moment or something that causes an argument or an issue. For some of you as well, potentially there may be a conversation that needs to be had in a partnership, a relationship, or a connection of some sort. For those of you that are single and looking, look, it's the Five of Swords, right? Even with the good cards that it's surrounded by, there's a possibility here that you think a partnership or a relationship with someone is more than they do at this moment in time. It's not that they don't feel that way about you. It's more a case of they're just kind of seeing how it goes. So if you're single and you're kind of, maybe there's someone in the picture and you're talking to, it's not that they're ignoring you or stringing you on. It's more a case of they're just trying to work out if this is actually for them or not. And listen, everybody deserves that, right? It doesn't matter who we are or where we come from or all the rest of it. Like having that time and space to figure out if something is for you. So, you know, we all need that. All right, for your money and materials, you have the Nine of Cups. So this is great, wishes fulfilled here. But the Nine of Cups is also healing. So when it comes to your financial outlook, especially with the Six of Pentacles, there could be conversations around money, finances and resources and compensation that make you very, very happy, that feel like you're glad you had the conversation. This could be potentially you having to stand your ground financially as well. That's also possible. And with the Strength card here, this is opening up to new ways of making money that feel more aligned with who you actually are and what you want from your life. For your physical health and vitality, the Nine of Cups does suggest healing. You've got this with the Strength card and the Five of Swords. For a very select few of you, touch wood, I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, but for a very few of you, it looks like there's been problems or challenges with your heart. And that Five of Swords, maybe you've been waiting for a biopsy result of some sort, or maybe you've been waiting to hear back on, results of heart, issues, challenges, problems, etc. And what I like about this is you're getting good news. Now, that's not to say that there's nothing wrong. It's more a case of to say whatever is potentially challenged or whatever, it's easily rectifiable providing you stick to it. And you're a Virgo, so you will. When it comes to your home and environment, the Nine of Cups is beautiful because this is a wish fulfilled around or about the home or the place that you live in. Now, for some of you, this could very much be about a property that you're buying. For some of you, this could be about a place that you're planning to move to, so you get some good news about that. What I will say though is for those of you that are looking for or thinking about home changes, they are very much set into motion faster than you imagined. And with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.